let's start with your team news if we can. Let's start with those who limped out of the game midweek. How's Seedorf doing?
He's struggling a wee bit with his knee. He just got a contact on it, so I think we'll wait and see how it is tomorrow. I think he's got a bit of swelling around the joint, so it's disappointing. And he's the only one that's injured. I think we played Jim O'Brien and only gave Jim 45 minutes to make sure he was fine. And he's come through the game and with no ill effects, so it's another positive step for Jim's recovery.
Did Brunker come off injured, or was he just hobbling off as he comes off?
No, I think he took a sore one. You can see with his reaction to the game, and as I said, he's fine. He was okay this morning, so he's a strong lad. He'll be fine for Saturday.
You're starting to get a couple of bodies back then. Do you feel that way now? Do you feel it's feeling a little bit stronger?
Yeah, I think we're getting players back. It was good to see young Danny Devine do 90 minutes, been out for 3 months. Naturally fit lad, and decided to play him at full back to get his energy levels up, because he is naturally fit. So good to see him back. And as I said, it was another game where I thought we should have deserved something from it, but it was another probably good performance. You
don't see him playing in that position as a long term. That was purely to try and get some, I guess, yards in the legs up and down.
Yeah, we knew Barnsley were a good side. We knew they'd plenty of pace in the wide areas, and as I said, Ryan McGowan's played nearly every game. He's not a natural right back, so I decided to play Danny, and I thought he'd done really well. He grew into the game. I think he started to be a bit slow because it's his first game, but I said the more the game went on, I thought he'd done well. But Danny be competing in centre midfield and midfield to go and push the players that are already here.
And Jim O'Brien, you mentioned he came through it okay, so could he play a full 90? Is he at that point yet, or would you start him and bring him off later on?
Well, it depends how the game's going, but no, he's definitely the thoughts now.
Yeah.
He's been back training a couple of weeks now, and he's really ready to go, Jim. I think he's been out 7-8 weeks now, and I think he's at the stage where he wants to get back playing, and it's good because he's a character in the changing room, and these are things that we need now where we are in the league, and hopefully he'll play some part of the game on Saturday. But how much it will start, I'll wait and see tomorrow.
I wanted to talk to you a bit about David Baldwin. We've just spoken to him as well. He was out of your side and in your side, and he's seemingly impressed, I thought, on Tuesday night as well. How do you view him and his role here?
I think he's played a massive role. Sometimes with the personnel we've had available, I think sometimes he's missed out in games just throughout. Not how he's been playing. I just think maybe tactical, because we've had to maybe move players to different positions because the squad's a wee bit imbalanced. We're moving players, we're asking players to play different positions. But I think the last 3-4 games, I think him and Jack have been playing well as number 10s, as I say, and he scored a fantastic goal. I'm delighted for him because he's a player who really wants to do well. He's came in on loan, and he's one that's really wants to do well for Bradford City, which is a plus. And as I said, he's a fantastic footballer, and I think now he's starting to get up to game speed now, because I don't think he's played much football before he came.
He does have a goal in his locker, doesn't he, as well? This is the longest period he had gone without scoring.
Yeah, as I say, it's a fantastic finish. He could have had maybe another one or two. Keepers pull off a good save from him, but his experience, his game management, his know how to play different positions is critical to how sometimes we want to play. And he's a fantastic lad, fantastic professional, and I think he deserved that goal the other night because he's been really desperate to do well.
We keep asking you about free agents. What's the latest on that one? It's only a couple of days since we last started, but what's the latest?
Yeah, as I said before, we're still actively speaking to people, and as I said, it's just speaking to agents and different things and getting things sorted if we can. And as I said, if there's any news, then you'll be first to know.
What makes it difficult then? What does hold up this sort of process for those of us that aren't in the know?
There's a lot. I think you've got to look at where people want to play. A lot of people who are free agents now are probably Championship, Premier League players, so sometimes they don't want to go to League One, and sometimes you've got other things, contractual stuff you've got to sort out. So it's basic things that need to be sorted, but they need to be sorted out properly for both sides before everybody agrees to it. So as I said, we're actively still looking, and if I can get one or two in, then I will.
Is that about you convincing them that this would be the right move for them then, that a Championship club might not necessarily come along?
I don't need to convince anybody. You want to come and play for Bradford City, then you come and play. I don't beg people to come. Don't try and convince nobody. We've got a fantastic stadium, we've got fantastic fans, and that's why you should need to sell to players. It's probably one of the biggest clubs in League One, and as I say, it's one of these things now where I'm actively looking for people who want to come and play, and that's where I am just now.